How's it going, YouTube? I've been wanting to post my first video now for some time, and I thought of the perfect topic. I've been wanting to utilize my iPad for some color mixing on the fly. So I got this idea actually from a fellow YouTuber called Christian. I'll link to his channel in the description below. But he had a custom layout view for GrandMA2 where he laid out his colors like this, with color combos like this on the bottom, which I will actually not get into in this video, but maybe in another one. But the idea is that you can busk live, busk your colors live. So you can go, I've got this scene set up here, so if I hit the top red, it changes all of the colors to red, changes all of the colors to orange, to yellow, to fern, green, sea green, cyan, etc. So the idea is that you can have all of your colors or all of your fixtures set to the same color, and then you can say, okay, I want my spots to be red, and I want my washes to be orange, or let's say I want my spots to be green, and I want my wash to be pink. So it's kind of a nice way to busk your colors on the fly, and I thought I'd just share that with you. I think it's a really intuitive and useful thing to have on the iPad, kind of running on the side. So to make all this happen, all the TouchOSC is doing, so this is TouchOSC running on the iPad. I've got the TouchOSC bridge running on Windows, so all that's doing is translating the OSC data actually in TouchOSC, translating it to midi, and then in GrandMA I have made a plugin that makes it so that, not in here, remote inputs. So the midi remotes are basically all talking to TouchOSC. So we've got channel 1 for the color page. I'll probably be adding some other pages to the top here, maybe for some executor buttons or macros or gobo selections and whatnot, but channel 1 is basically reserved for colors, and then the notes go down. Each note is representing a toggle button, and every single MIDI input is basically referring to an executor on page 13, which, if I open up this, so I've got basically page 13 on the executor buttons reserved for the TouchOSC control, and each button is basically in GrandMA. It's just running a command saying go to Q1 on executor 13.101 and then run macro 1.1. So we got macros for every single button, and then an executor, one executor representing one row. So this is the top row, this is the second row, this is the third row, and then it's just a cue list, sequence of cues, each representing a color either on all lights or a color on a specific type of lights. So to make all of this happen, it's in the beginning, first when I was trying it out, I had to go in and go into MIDI remotes and manually input every single one, and that was just getting to a point where it was too time consuming. So I went ahead and created my first Lua script. So the only thing this is really doing is it's populating all of these macros and then also assigning all of the MIDI remotes data, also implementing that so that I don't have to do any of this, I don't have to do any of this. And then next, what I want to do next is actually have it also populate the executors, and even further for the colors. So here are basically all the colors laid out. I would always have to do this manually, but the plugin should eventually ask, so which colors are for all colors, and you would supply it with 4.1 through 4.13, and it would ask, okay, row 1, which colors are that? And you can basically assign each row of colors to whatever you have set up in the show file that you're working on. And so that would populate not only the macros, not only the MIDI remotes, but it would also create your executors. So all of this would work pretty quickly for a new show file or whatever you are working on. As of right now, none of this has been made public. I'm gonna work on it some more and iron out some bugs and extend it a bit. But if you would like to get something like this working, let me know in the comments below. Toss a like on this video as well, and I will see you in the next one.